Good morning and welcome to my Wednesday vlog. Now the thing is, I'm going to let you into a secret. Actually, I'm recording it on Tuesday. And you know why? Because it's my birthday. Yes, another year older. And I really can't believe how old I am. I look in the mirror and I think, who's that old gentleman there? I wonder if you do the same. But of course, when you have a birthday, I think it does take you back to all those birthdays that you've had in the past, to all those birthdays that you remember as a child, those wonderful gifts that you had. And when you think about them, they really weren't very much at all, but certainly for my generation, for those people born just after the Second World War, didn't matter how small those gifts were. They were amazing. I still remember having two racing cars, one green and one red. I must have been probably 5, 6 when I had these. They were dinky toys, of course. I didn't keep the box. They would probably be worth a fortune now if I had. And anyway, basically I ran them into the ground. And then you remember the years that you had different birthdays. Mainly, I think, we remember the big birthdays. I remember my 17th birthday when the present was a driving licence so I could learn to drive. I remember my 21st birthday because in those days that was when you got the key of the door. You got your majority. You could vote. Wonderful. And then, of course, you get to the ones that you aren't too sure about as you're growing up. 40, 50, 60, 65. And at those days I could get my state pension. And then, well, perhaps each year you think, yeah, that's another year. And in all those years, every year, things change, don't they? All our lives change. Things change around us. Who would believe in our early birthdays that we would have things like mobile phones, that we'd have computers that can do all the things that they can do, that I could do this sort of thing to reach people? Absolutely amazing. But those changes, of course, come at a cost. It does seem in what is, I think, the hottest and driest summer I can remember, it is hard to know that what we've done is affecting the climate. What we are doing will affect the climate. And that we have to remember that this earth is only lent to us to keep for future generations, and it seems to me we're not making such a good job of that as I reach another milestone in my life. And the other thing is, although there is change all of the time, and every birthday you can feel and see and hear that change, we as Christians are lucky because we have the constancy of our faith. We have the constancy of God. God who comes to us as Jesus, as a spirit, as whatever God, this amazing, unbelievable, unimaginable thing. And he is always there. And his message and his desires of you and I are constants. And of course, on this birthday, I feel so sad about the wars that we're seeing across the world. And God, above all, wants that constancy of love and peace. And we're not achieving it at the moment, are we? But I do hope and pray on this birthday, as I hope and pray on every birthday, that we can live together in love and peace. Not just today, but every day and every year. But so, whenever your birthday is, however old or young you are, enjoy today, as I will. And please, please, let's share God's love and peace forever. Amen.